Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So glad you've joined me today, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm so glad you're here. This is exciting stuff. Authentically Amber managed to reach her 1,000 subscribers goal. So thank you for all those who have made that possible, which is all of you. So that is awesome. So now I can put ads on my channel, and hopefully they won't be too annoying. But I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. I certainly did. It was wonderful to have all three kids under our roof again. We have not seen our older son for like two and a half months, so we missed him tremendously. Of course, our younger son lives with us, and our daughter doesn't live too far, so we do see her from time to time, but it was great just to have the family together. I know my dad really was excited to see the kids again, and we all had a great time. So I wanted to show you the flowers that I got. So my older son and daughter-in-law gave me these beautiful, beautiful hydrangeas. Aren't they gorgeous? They are just gorgeous. I love them so much. You might have heard me mention I was going to buy a hydrangea bush at the farmer's market, but when I went back the following week, they didn't have them anymore. But I would really love to plant a hydrangea bush in our yard, but these are just perfect. I love these. So thank you to my daughter-in-law and son. And then my husband gave me these beautiful red roses. Aren't they gorgeous? And they are super sweet. Of course, it has a palm frond here, but they are so beautiful, so pretty, so nice to get flowers. You know, there's just something so cheerful in the baby's breath in there. So that was a nice treat. And my son did also, my younger son did buy a plant for me, a house plant, which was perfect. And I am sorry that I did not grab that from the other room. I'll show you in another video, but it was very thoughtful of him. My kids know how much I love plants and flowers, so that was very special. So yeah, also the other thing that's going on around here is, here in Florida, our governor has reopened our hair salons. So Authentically Amber quickly texted my dearly beloved hairdresser. And so I have an appointment next Thursday. I am super thrilled, over the moon. I know you've probably heard me go on and on about my hair, but I need it cut. I need it cut so bad. So that will be amazing and exciting. And she only has one person in her stall at a time. And so I am not worried about that, but I'm really excited to see her again, as I'm sure many people are. And our governor has also reopened restaurants at a 25% capacity. And I called, my father has a neurologist appointment on Friday, so I called them to make sure, confirm that we were all still good for the appointment, and they assured me they are. I mentioned to the receptionist that it's kind of like bringing your newborn out of the house. Very cautiously, you know. But so after, well, in preparation for his appointment, I also have to take him to the lab. So we are going to the lab tomorrow for some blood work because they need that for the appointment on Friday. And then I told my dad that we could order some breakfast food. He likes to get this BLT omelet and hash browns or home fries that they have. So I told him we'll order from his restaurant that he likes, and then we'll bring it home. So he is very much looking forward to getting out of the house, because where I have gotten out of the house 3 or 4 times now, he has not. He has been inside for 2 months now. So I know he's super excited about getting out. And pardon the change in the lighting. The sun apparently is going behind the cloud at the moment. Hopefully it'll be back out in a few minutes. Hubby and I went for a walk this morning early o'clock, and it was 66 degrees. Of course, it will be in the 80s today, so there's that, but I did have to wear a jacket. But today it's beautiful. It's a little breezy and just nice. So we're trying to make it a thing for morning walks and evenings. He was even saying maybe at lunchtime. So we're really going crazy here with the walking. But today I wanted to just kind of refresh our memories about the benefits of walking. With all of, oh, here comes the sun again. With all of this walking that we've been doing, I just Googled the benefits of walking, because, you know, sometimes you got to like reinforce your good habit, right? You have to kind of validate why you're doing this. So I thought I would share them with you, because sometimes it may not be new information, but it bears reminding ourselves of the benefits so we can continue in that good habit. So wanted to encourage you, and maybe you might want to jot some of these down for your benefit, because we can all use some positive reinforcement when it comes to exercising, right? So the first benefit of walking is increased cardiovascular and pulmonary fitness. So of course, cardiovascular has to do with your heart health, and pulmonary has to do with your lung capacity and your lung health. So all of that is so good. Number 2 is you have a reduced risk of heart attack and stroke. And that kind of goes hand in hand with the cardiovascular health. So once you get that blood pumping, you know, it's less likely to clot and to be a problem, because, you know, it's one thing for the blood to flow away from your heart, but, you know, when we're sedentary, it's more difficult to kind of fight gravity for that for that blood flow to go back to your heart. So exercising, when we do that, we help our heart along with the process. So walking is awesome. And then 3, which ties into the first one, 2, is improved blood pressure. So because your circulation is going, you know, your whole body functions more optimally. So that's all good. Number 4, stronger bones and improved balance. And I don't know about you, but with being surgically menopausal, my balance has not been as good as it used to be. So I need all the help I can get, and we all certainly need stronger bones. So that is a very good thing. And then number 5, of course, it burns calories, which is a win, right? Excuse me. I noticed that when I'm not moving as much, I'm definitely more prone to just packing on the weight. Even if I'm within my points on my Weight Watcher plan, I need to move. I need activity. So number 6, it lowers your blood sugar. So that's always a great thing, especially as we age. Our body just doesn't function as well as it once did. So yeah, that's a very good thing. So many Americans have diabetes, and that is, that's just a terrible thing because it affects so much. So if we can do as much as within our power to prevent these diseases, you know, it's awesome, you know, how much control we can really have over our health and our future, because nobody wants a future full of sickness, right? So number 7, it eases joint pain. And this is a wonderful, wonderful bonus, especially, like I said, being menopausal, particularly being surgically menopausal. I've not had years and years to ease into that gradual decline of estrogen, as in if you experience menopause naturally. But because mine was a result of surgery, that's why it's called surgical menopause. All the symptoms just hit me hard and fast and severe. It's not been easy, but I do take a joint supplement that really helps me a lot. But if anything, if I can receive added benefit through walking to ease my joint pain, that is a win-win. That's awesome. And then, of course, it boosts our immune function. Isn't that amazing how it literally affects almost every part of our bodies? So that's always a good thing, and particularly during this pandemic. Number 9, it boosts your energy, and I can definitely attest to this because when I'm moving more, energy begets energy. And that kind of seems counterintuitive, right? Because you're expending energy, you think you might be depleted, right? But you're not. It actually increases because of all these things that we've been mentioning. It helps your body to function properly and more optimally. Therefore, you have more energy. So that's always an awesome thing. It improves your mood, which I can definitely attest to that too. They say that green is the most relaxing color. And isn't it great that God created the trees and the grass and the plants, and they're all green, and it's relaxing, and it just kind of resets our mood. So, if you're feeling down, and even if you're not, go for a walk. You'll feel so much better. You'll be glad you did. 11, it extends your life. And that definitely stands to reason, given all these other factors, these results of walking. Number 12, it improves your digestion. It helps your bowel functions. I was reading that yesterday, and it was saying because walking helps to strengthen your abdominal muscles, therefore it helps your digestion and helps things to kind of move along. So that is another added bonus, because as we age, like I said, the systems don't function as well as when we were younger. So if we can get some assistance, that's always good. And number 13, it helps our creativity. I was discussing this with my husband this morning. There was a Harvard study that kind of surveyed those who were active versus those who were sedentary. And those who were active, I think, had like a increased creativity of at least 14% or something like that. But that stands to reason, because when your brain is stimulated by getting out there in nature, walking, getting your blood flow going, to your brain, and things can function better. So that definitely stands to reason. I think we would all benefit from a little more creativity, and that can be in many ways. And number 14, improves sleep. Yes. This definitely helps me when I'm getting out there, and when I'm active, I definitely rest better. And lastly, number 15, it actually reduces your risk of breast cancer, which I thought that was fascinating. But of course, exercise in general can reduce your overall risk of many diseases. So I hope that these have been helpful to you, and maybe serve as some incentive to get out there and move more. I always make it my goal to move more than I did yesterday. Right now on my Fitbit, my daily goal is 7,000 steps. I've increased it. It used to be 6,500, but I hit it yesterday, which I was really happy about. We did walk in the morning, but not in the evening. But yeah, so my goal is 7,000, and I'm really trying hard to make it every day. So hope you guys are doing well and realizing your weight loss and wellness goals, and I will see you soon. God bless.